who don't have a purpose, don't have a goal, don't have ideas. And too many people are not driven by anything, don't have a vision for what they desire, and believe that their best days are behind them. When your best day is always today, when you acknowledge the now, when you acknowledge the power instead of living in denial of the power. And what is the power? The power is the mind. The mind has all that you need at all times. The mind is infinite. It can't be broken. You can only decide to allow your mind to become decrepit, but nobody can make you do anything. You determine that. But the moment that you start to seek self-mastery, you start to figure out, what is my gifts, talents, and purpose? What do I have? What am I here for? And so many people seek the answer to that question without realizing the point of life is to live, to procreate. Procreation is production and is moving forward. It is duplication of self. Procrastination is the abortion of the ideas that come from your inner source. So you're no longer duplicating who you are. You're no longer reproducing, and you're constantly procrastinating, and it makes you feel as if your life no longer has a purpose. So it is not until we find ourselves productive that our life starts to seem to come back into a realization of understanding that this is living. This is value. We all need some fathering and mothering, brothering and sistering in our lives, family. And we've been lost without the structure of family so long, the tender care that a mother gives you and she teaches you on how to secure yourself. My mom called me the other day and she said, I need you to sleep. I need you to get a nice rest. I need you to cut off the world. I'm looking at you. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm seeing a lack of sleep, and I need you to take care of your energy. You do so much. And that's what the mothering energy does. Somebody that reminds us, that is caring for us, that may even love us greater than we love ourselves at times. Father, man, be on security. Let me know who you're traveling with, how you're moving. You understand me? Be watchful. Fathering energy. Re-implementing the logical mindset. Re-implementing the masculine identity that carries me along in the world. Brother, man, watch out for them folks. Make sure you continue to improve, bro. I got some things for you. Constantly reminding me of my power. You understand me? In the relationships that I need to watch out for, and the things that I can improve, and the skills that I can enhance. And the same thing goes along with my sister. Let me do this for you. You know I can have your back. You know I can do this, that, or the third. I am your sister. I am here to show you a feminine version of yourself. Your family helps you tap into the infinite. And the masculine and the feminine that are in your life has to have a brothering, a sistering, a fathering, or a mothering energy. And if they don't, then they don't need to be in your life, because they're taking up space and they become influential in your life when they should not be, and they do not deserve to be. So when we are talking about family, one does not have to look at the bloodlines in which they are connected to. We're talking about the people that they're connected to and asking whether these people fit the energy of family. Environment deals with all things outside of the organism of self, and all things that have the ability to influence self. The development of your mind and caring and assisting and becoming a key, tapping into your subconscious faculties that control your behaviors and what you consider to be your normal life, can all be tapped into by repetition. But it has to be repetitious. It has to be consistent. Things that are done once need to be done twice. Things that are done twice need to be done 4 times, 16, and so on to forever, and to infinite. when you have the ability to control your mind at a point like a laser, and you can focus on one particular thought. There's not a thing, a person, a deity, an entity, a system, nothing that can stop you from producing whatever that thought is. But without focus, there's nothing that you can do. Because focus is the concentration over a period of time that allows you to push. The same way when a woman is birthing, she is pushing. She is concentrating all her energy to produce life. It is the same way that the womb of the mind from the darkness pushes out thoughts into the light of reality. A painful experience, but a necessary. So, yeah, developing a family is not easy, but it is completely necessary because family is the only power that exists. I want to say that again. Family, the only power that exists. All right, go look at the Rockefeller families. Go look at the DuPont families. Go look at the Morgan, J.P. Morgan families. And all of the places that, all of the entities that have power are families. They have last names that are connected to their families because families are an institution. And they are a tool to project ideas into the future by passing down a code of conduct, principles, and order. Right? Your family is essentially your first religion, your first court, your first organization. Family doesn't have to stay together. Family can be born and as brothers and sisters and go live and go about their own path. But when a family stays together, they should be together based on a mission, a formula, a vision. There were, back in the days, Bibles used to be filled up with the family names and a code and a crest. You understand me? Producing a conduct that was passed down. Families had particular skill sets in that family. Oh, that family is known for code. That family is known for building. That family is known for fighting. Or that family is known for this industry. Whereas the thought leadership that exists in the family, my family is known for the mindset of healing the world and leading. So we have to bring back reason and purpose for family, not just idolizing our connection because we are of blood and kin and we feel that our paths have been determined, that our relationship must be because we are family. When I broke down family, family is not just people that are related by blood, but people that's bonded by the reciprocation of the relationships that y'all establish. People that invest in each other, that help each other, that grow with each other, that build with each other, that tune into each other, that know each other, that love each other, that have a duty towards each other, that are in alignment with the same mission, vision, and values. Because for me, if it ain't the same mission, vision, and values, we can't be family because we don't have a future. Because at some point in time, when two people are not aligned on the same path, they have to split directions because their path will lead them away from each other. But those who are afraid, that value a dollar bill more than they value knowledge, but knowledge has an infinite value of return. A dollar bill can only be traded by things of equal value. Knowledge can be traded to create infinite value. Once you get the knowledge, it is an infinite investment into self. An infinite investment into self. You straight forever after that. You make one investment into self and you can utilize it for the rest of your life. Think about that for a second. But we'll hold on to a funky few $100s in our pocket that will go to things that will have no improvement in our life, nothing, and we still consider these dirty dollar bills to have more value than the knowledge that improves us. So there's too many people that focus on what they already know instead of focusing on what they need to learn to grow. I have a growth mindset that every time you see keys in my life, oh, you done unlocked another level, huh? Are you doing something different? Come on, man. We in this to win this. We in this to rule this, to build this. If we had this sort of mindsets that can take the access that we have, apply it, and win, then the phones that we have in our hand would have already produced each one of us $1 million net. Millions of dollars per year. Learning is everywhere. Teaching is not. When people say knowledge is free, they are saying that learning is free, but teaching is not. Teaching requires time. It requires the essence of nourishing and designing a curriculum that allows you to increase your learning experience. Knowledge is the most valuable thing on the planet. It is an investment into self. So I never find myself thinking unfortunate about my skill sets and the things that I produce, because I know for a fact that if those learn to value knowledge the way I do, process the way I do, learning the way I do, you'll always be moving forward. And people who are moving forward are guaranteed success. But I need you to understand this. Some people are on a treadmill and other people are outside on the trail. On a treadmill, you can expend millions of volts of energy all you want to for the rest of your life. You can run on that treadmill the equivalent of 1,000,000,000 miles. But a person that takes 5 steps will always go further than you in distance. A person on the treadmill can never go as far as a person that is on a trail. And see, the treadmill is the consistent spending energy. Oh, I'm searching into this. I'm watching this. I'm wasting time talking about this. I'm looking and Googling and YouTubing, and I don't want to spend no money. I don't want to do that. So I'm just go. It makes you feel as if you're doing something. And you can find some progress. You get your heart up. You understand me? You get some strength. But you never go as far in distance as that person that's on the trail. So you can run 100 miles on a treadmill and somebody can walk 5 steps and go further than you. And the steps that you learn to take, you understand me, especially are the ones that you get through the investment of others' experience, allow you to go further without having to go to those distances that they went to gain the experience and knowledge and bring it back to you. Some people are happy on the treadmill, just spending energy, making themselves feel, oh, I'm working hard, big bro. Yes, you are. But that ain't the best way to work. Hard work is an old formula for productiveness and success. Creative and smart work is the best formula to be effective successfully. They say, Keys, man, you know how to sell the hell out of something. Boy, how could I teach you how to be a better salesman or woman if I didn't know how to sell? Why did I need to learn that? It's because I can take the most valuable parts of anything and I can magnify that so you can understand the importance of why there needs to be an exchange. Listen to what I said. I magnify the value of anything so you can understand the importance of why there needs to be an exchange. If you don't know the importance of it, You don't even know what to buy in. Oh, I didn't even know it. I didn't know you had. I didn't know we was learning this. It's ignorance that stops us from moving forward. The more we know, the more we grow. The more we learn, the more we earn. You understand me?